Everybody, what is up, y'all? We are back for Force. Y'all, this episode was interesting. So I'm ready to talk about it. I got my girls in the building. We got Muchella's reviews. What's up, boo?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. And Tamika's Den is in the building. Hey.
Hey y'all, hello.
Hey, Mika.
What's up,
All right,
Mushi?
y'all. Let's see who is in the chat right now. I know we had Tall Glass and Rashonda come through. Savannah's in the building. Hello. Oh man. Bruce, he just left a comment. He gotta come to one of the lives one time. He think it's for the ladies only. It's for everybody.
Oh no.
But yeah, we gotta talk about this episode though. Seriously, it was interesting to say the least. It was interesting. Something happened
Mm-hmm.
that I figured was gonna happen. I've been waiting on it to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. So let me see here. Let me pull these slides up. While I'm doing that, Tamika, what was your vibe? What was you feeling? How was you feeling about this episode?
I kind of had mixed feelings with this episode. I gave it, I think, a C. I just felt like it was some things I liked. It was some things I wasn't that crazy about. It was some things that made you go, what the heck is happening here? But I felt like it was just kind of building up for, what's to come and kind of like that filler, build up type of episode. And I was wondering if that's what it was going to be because we know with Power that is usually like episode 8 that things start to pop off. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm expecting
Exactly.
that with 8. Okay, it better come through. But yeah,
Okay.
it was definitely a mixed bag for me.
Yeah. This episode wasn't like just like, oh my god, like the rest of them, I would say, or especially
Hmm.
like 1, 2, and 3. Because 1, 2, and 3, I don't know. I was really feeling this first half so far, but this was like a kind of a build up type of episode where you didn't have a whole lot of action going on because we've been getting a lot of action. What's
Hmm.
up to Marcus? What's up, Bria? But yeah, so Moochie, how was you feeling?
It was a build up episode. I watched it only once. I went back and watched it a second time because when I watched it the first time, I gave it like I want to I said a 9, but I really meant an 8, but it's a low 8 because it's certain things that still bother me in this episode. Like it's some things like Tamika said, some things I liked and some things I didn't like.
Gotcha. Okay, well, we gonna get into it because I want to know what y'all liked and what y'all didn't like. What up, Inga? Okay, y'all. So first and foremost, when the episode starts off, I like to call this busted because somebody was getting their groove thing on, and then all of a sudden Miguel just pop up. Like, okay. I'm like, dude, first of all, how you just gonna be popping up at people's place like this? Like, Tommy needs to get a new place. What you think about him just popping up, Tamika?
Yeah, that was kind of annoying to me. I felt like he knew something, like he was checking around. I said, I don't know if he was smelling stuff in the air or what, but all that walking around, first of all, you was already rude, but how you came banging like you was the damn police. And then to top it off, you just walking around and making yourself a drink. I'd have been like, yo. But I know, Tommy just wanted to hurry up, have the conversation, and get him out of there. I don't know, but I was just like, really?
Exactly. What up, Monique? 69 ways.
Hey.
Yeah, Inga, that's what I said. How does everyone know where Tommy Hood
Everybody know where he live at.
Like, I'm gonna need him to get a new
That-
place.
That's the part that's pissing me off. Too many people know where he live and
Hmm.
how he's not KI double hockey sticks yet. You know
Okay, what should
I just
talk about it,
it's just
Mochi?
too many people know where he live. It's like ridiculous at this point. Now this guy's coming to your house. We already know Merkovich know where he live because the drive by that happened last year. We already
Hmm.
know where he lived because of that too. So it's just like, come on, enough is enough. Who's coming next? The feds?
Probably.
I'm surprised they ain't already
Yeah,
come. To be
that's what I'm
honest.
saying. Like, what they coming next to bug the house?
Hmm.
And he
I'm
said,
just
I'm not
saying.
laughing at that. I'm laughing at Monique 69 when she's talking about busted in many ways, busted a nut, almost busted by Miguel.
Right.
Mhm.
And something else that annoyed me about this scene, and I know I seen a couple other people already bring it up when they was doing their recaps, but I definitely was like, we ain't even wait 2 minutes after Miguel walk out the door for her to come out right behind him. I thought that was the stupidest thing ever.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like, for all y'all know, he still could have been standing there, especially since he was acting like he was suspicious of something when he came in the first place. Plus, Tommy was mad loud as soon as he closed the door, like he's gone. He ain't hear that.
Exactly. All of that is so loud. Everybody coming up in his apartment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of interesting though. I was like, okay, because I thought those same things, but you know how sometimes you just be trying to just overlook certain stuff, but you just
Mm-hmm.
now, come on now. Now,
Yeah.
Tommy, why you talking right afterwards and you
Right.
leaving right afterwards as well? Like, come on now. So anyway, moving on. So shoot, I forgot why what did he come over here for? Hold on.
He
Oh,
came
because
over
of
to
the
tell him
serves.
about the Serbs.
Okay, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. We got so caught up in the other part, I forgot why he came over. So so anyway, we'll move on because we're gonna talk a little bit more later. Okay, yeah. So Diamond Diamond just him and this PO. I thought at some point the PO might. I kind of thought. I don't know if I really felt this way, but I guess I was hoping that he just wasn't gonna be on the straight and narrow. But it seems like he gonna be on the straight and narrow. I don't think there's nothing up with this guy. I was waiting for the other shoe to fall, but he wants Diamond to basically speak and denounce CBI, which is stupid. I'm like, why people come up with these stupid things to tell people to do? That was stupid. Mochi, talk about that scene if you got
He already,
anything.
he like, what? That's I'm not gonna do that. Like, that's like making him a marked man. Are you serious?
Stupid.
He's bugging. He's bugging.
And was serious.
Mm-hmm.
That was the
Sure
sad part
was.
about it. But Diamond been on the straight and narrow as far as this, you know what I mean when I say the straight and narrow. But he been doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Tyrone Reeves is a good PO for Diamond. Get out of here, DeVar. Stop it. Diamond for Congress. Okay, Savannah. Okay, y'all, let's move on to this one right here because Moochie, you've been saying this since day one, since we
Mm-hmm.
first started talking about Stacey Marks and how her ambition is going to be the problem. And I feel like that is coming to fruition every single time we get to another episode. We see that she's pushing it further and further and further. And in this episode, I'm gonna let y'all have it, but she was my issue in this episode. Tamika, you go ahead and start.
Yeah, Moochie was already asking that, and I said she gonna lose her daggone job. She gonna lose her job,
Mm-hmm.
or not worse than that. Everybody's sick of her. Everybody she worked with sick of her. We all sick of her. She's just going too daggone hard. And the fact that her boss decided to drop in, like, girl, what's going on? She was like, because I gave you this task force. Not to mention, you also got millions of dollars. It works. Like, we got innocent bystanders, we got buildings being, but she's saying she's doing all the right things, and it's like, nah, you're not. Her husband is over her. It's a mess.
Okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
So Moochie, you called this one. Elaborate a little bit. Like, I mean, I just feel like everything you said is coming true about her. And I feel like by the time we get to the end of the season, it's gonna be a done deal for her. What you got?
She about to lose her job and husband. She about to lose her job. She done. It's a body. She done.
Mhm.
Her
Okay.
husband's gonna be like, one of them I told you so. That other dude is mad at her too.
Yep.
This lady's mad at her. She about to lose her job.
Yep. It's about to be over, especially when it come to the light about what happened at the end. Can't
Where
help but
they
feel
gonna be
like that's
saying they
directly
told
related.
him not to. They told her it was too soon to put him in that deep like that. Where you got him reporting every 2 days.
Stupid.
And
She
he
just,
already told you that he saw the feds made that Tommy made the feds.
but
Come
yet
on
you kept
now.
going, kept wanting to push it, kept wanting to push it. I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
this ain't gonna end well for you. Okay, y'all, let's move on because I ain't gonna lie. I know I'm probably not. I know I'm supposed to be like Team Tommy, and I am, but I ain't gonna lie. Showstopper, that's my girl right now. I know she gonna come to a halt, and she gotta go. But right now, I ain't even gonna lie. She is the one thing that I am enjoying about this is that fact that nobody is looking at Showstopper. Moochie, what you think?
She already banked on this. They ain't seeing her coming, but she's gonna get sloppy because she's getting cocky now.
What she tell them? She said, y'all. What she said? I'm smarter than y'all.
Mm-hmm. She's cocky now. I'm
Oh yeah.
smarter than y'all. They didn't see me coming. So basically, she said they didn't see me coming before. That means she talking about Janard to me when she said that.
That's what I
I don't
said
know
too.
about y'all. They didn't see me coming before. This been her plan. She knew Janard was the weakest link. That's why she went with Janard.
That's what me and my husband was just talking about last night. And I
So
was
now
saying
we
the
know for
same
sure that was
thing.
confirmation that she planted. She
hmm
orchestrated all of this.
Yep, that's what I said. I said, oh yeah, this was planned out. The only thing that she didn't necessarily account for was Tommy. Tommy was
I hope
never.
Janard catch on.
Yeah, because Tommy was never supposed to be a part of this equation, but it felt like this was something that she had up her sleeve all along. Let's go to the chat. Inga say Shanti is the problem. Tall Glass say she ain't seeing Christmas girl. Monique say I like Shanti better than Claudia. Polluted a double hockey sticks. Team Tommy, but isn't Chicago segregated by neighborhoods? Yeah, it is. Shanti punks Raheem like young jukebox stomped out Corey. I mean, a lot of people been on this. She, got this rock mentality. Hey Candy. One shot said the only Shanti I acknowledge is Shanti. Listen, you can't even hate on Shanti. Shanti doing her thing. Hey Jermaine, we appreciate you coming through. Show is better this season. I miss Kate and D Mac. Oh, they gone for a little while. Tamika, you still there or you stepped away?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry I had to answer back a message.
Oh, you good?
Um
You good? Showstopper.
Shanti, I mean, I felt like she kind of threw me off with how she came last week, but I did feel like it made it a little bit more interesting. I was like, okay, what's going on here? I do feel like she, was been planning and it wasn't something that just came out the woodworks. And I feel like that could be anybody. I mean, it could be Tommy because I do believe what she saying about him, and I already said the last time we was up here that she made points. I didn't feel like what she was saying wasn't valid. But I also feel like it could be anybody that get in her way. If it's Janard, if it's Diamond, like she'll take all of them out for her to be, the queen of queens. That's how I look
Mm-hmm.
at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm interested in seeing what her plays is gonna be.
Exactly. And she trying to play the long game. And it's so funny
Mm-hmm.
because Junkie Jannar, he's still Junkie Jannar to me. Junkie Jannar, he ready to tell it. You know what I'm saying? He ready to
Yes.
call his stars out there. She like, But yeah, I think she was already about this. And then Tommy kind of came into the mix, kind of threw it off because he wasn't supposed to be here, but she was gonna try to do this, pull this move regardless. And it didn't matter who was gonna be in the way, she was gonna pull this one, and that's why she with Jannard. I don't think for 1 second she really liked this Joker. Okay, y'all, the coalition. It's a good idea. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a great idea. Start a coalition, get everybody together, get everybody on one accord. One accord. Y'all think this working out, or y'all think this is just short lived?
I think it's gonna be short
It's
lived.
probably gonna be short lived, but I like it. I think it is a good idea. I think it's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it makes sense. It make a whole lot of sense. Somebody talking about she'll be saying, "Hey, Gloria," on the episode. Y'all wrong for that. Oh, Gloria, may she rest in peace. Yeah, I think this was interesting. Jannard is sitting up there trying to he still see, and that's my thing with Jannard. like I know that because even in the episode, what's his name? I can't think of his name. Raheem, I believe, is like you ran things for 15 years, but everything that he do be stupid to me. Like the first thing he want to do is go after the Serbs. Like, dude, why you want to waste all them bodies on trying to go to war right now? Like, it's just not the right timing. And I don't think
I actually, for once, wasn't mad at Jannar for asking that. I was kind of mad that the only thing when Miguel and Tommy discussed it, all they said was, "We gonna starve them." I said, "No, I want to see some blood on the floor. Like, I want these Serbs up out of here. I'm tired of them." But I do get the point that Diamond and Tommy is making with, that's not what we need right now. We trying to get this bread together and so on and so forth. I get where they going with it. But I was like, nah, I'm gonna need some more because now y'all leaving the door open, and I'm sure we'll get into that later. I feel like by y'all just being like, we're gonna starve them out, y'all just gonna still end up having more problems with them. They ain't sitting down and being quiet.
oh no, they're not gonna sit down and be quiet. And I
No.
think they're gonna take them out eventually. But I think
Mm-hmm.
if you weaken them like this first, because now
Mm-hmm.
what you're doing is you allowing yourself to take all of they people, the people that was there, that they were the connect for. Now they gonna need product, and the Serbs don't have it. So now you take over all of they people, and then you hit them, because then they ain't
Mm-hmm.
really got nobody. So I thought it was a pretty darn good idea. I said, okay, see y'all put y'all heads together. Coalition, any thoughts?
I feel like it's not gonna last because people is gonna do something to mess it up. And basically, Tommy's one of those people. You messing with the connects sister. So
Mhm.
it's all a matter of time with who's gonna be messing around with who else and who still
Mm-hmm.
got beat that they feel like they want to solve. Then you got the Puerto Rican dude, and that might cause a problem because him and Miguel don't get along. So it's about to get crazy.
Yeah. What y'all think
Mm-hmm.
about this? Y'all think that
It's a good idea, but it won't last. Like
feel
Tamika said.
y'all think Jannard y'all think he gonna be able to stay on the straight and narrow?
No. I mean, I would like him to, but I feel like, they rushed a lot of things in this season, so I can't just say it with him. But y'all already know I was a little annoyed with him struggling and going down, down, down for what, 4 or 5 episodes, and then all of a sudden we just snap out of it and we okay. I mean, I get they showed him with his hands shaking a little bit, and for a minute there I thought he was about to cop something. He didn't, so that was good. But I feel like there's a good chance that he could slip back down because it's like he just trying to do it cold turkey. And if the pressures mount up against him, it's like, will he crack? You know.
Yeah. Jermaine said that Tommy using the same blueprint from New York. DeMarcus said Jannard, old Markovich, the Crimson Projects, and money. Shit, ain't no Crimson Projects no more. They gone. Time for Vic to go. Y'all already know who said that. Peace. I hope that Jannard take out Markovich because Jannard owe Markovich territory and money. I mean, Markovich, I think, is gonna go for sure. Miguel needs
Yeah.
insulin.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good idea, but makes too many soldiers to keep. But it makes too many soldiers to keep in line. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good idea, but
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, you're right. It's too many people to try to keep on the straight and narrow. And we all know that with anything, if there's always somebody who wants to be the chief. That's why they've been split off
Mm-hmm.
so many times because somebody wanted to be over it, thought they could do it better, so they go start this. So we shall see.
Yeah. I
All
did
right.
like the fact that they did also say, you are in charge of your crews. If you can't keep them in line and somebody gonna step out and do something stupid, then y'all out of it. We ain't got time for that. So they got the warning, but will they follow it is another story.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So we have basically two conversations with Jannard and Tommy still trying to make their moves. And then we have this conversation over here with Miss Shanti made a big move. Moochie, talk about this big move that Shanti done made with Claudia out of all the people.
This was a smart move on her part. I mean, but we know how Claudia is with business. So she's used to backdooring people. We already see it kind of like coming as far as with her and her little girlfriend Elise. So I don't if they try to mess over Shanti with this, don't think she gonna sit silent. She's not. She's coming back.
Mm-mm. I don't know why Claudia don't believe fat meat is greasy. She really
You
need to
know?
stop playing these games seriously. Uh, Tamika, what you got? Either one, the conversation with Diamond and Tommy, or the girl talk conversation. The one with Diamond and Tommy just redundant to me. We just doing the same thing.
Yeah, they just basically like to meet up and give each other the updates of everything that's going down or what they got planned next as far as Tommy and Diamond. And with Shanti, I just feel like this is another move that she see where this is something that could benefit her. She knew she could be a help to Claudia. Like she just playing her hand. Of course, Claudia wanted to be like, oh, I don't even know you and this and that. And it was funny to me that she kind of was prejudging Shanti where she didn't think that she had the ins and outs that she did. And once she was like, oh, well, I got somebody in the inside and I could get you the girls and all this different type of stuff, it was like, oh. And then, of course, she was even trying to be like, giving herself the big amount. And then it's like, oh, no, well, you know what? It's us. It's no men. So we could do the 50-50, whatever. I feel like, this was more like Moochie said. I agree with it. I understand where she's coming at. She's like, this is something that I could also have on the side, extra money outside of whatever I'm already trying to do as far as with CBI and all of them. I don't expect it to last a long time with them, but I was all right with my prediction when we was doing the predictions last week, and I said that she was going to be very impressed with Shanti. So I really don't, Claudia being Claudia, who never, I won't put it past her either, but I more so see her actually feeling like Shanti is the way, especially with the situation she in right now, that would actually benefit her more. So I could kind of see her doing that backstabbing that she be doing to her homegirl and really wanting to
Mm-hmm.
be down with Shanti because, she liking what she's seeing. But I don't know.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
you think they gonna have some girl time?
I don't know, child. I don't think Shanti want Claudia in that way, but you never know. You never know.
You know
Okay.
she don't wipe it. You know she don't wipe it.
Shoot. Let me see. Dune said, I wonder where Claudia got her pill connect from. Her dad had a connect for some bad tainted pills. She says it in the last episode when her and Vic finally have they fall out. She says, I'm the one with the pill connect. Where she got it from, probably I honestly I don't know exactly where it came from, but she does say that she has a pill connect.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why she thought she had the upper hand because she had the connect when that whole
Right.
thing with her and Vic went down. What's up, Torian?
Hey,
Appreciate you coming
Toria.
through, brother.
Hey,
I can see
Torian.
Shanti and Claudia getting busy. It's a one shot gaming. Listen. So yeah, so anyway, let's move on. So y'all,
Mm.
Hmm.
listen, it's so many things I could say about Stacey Marks. Lord have mercy. Oh goodness. It's so crazy because when I first saw her, all I used to think about was Dre. I now don't think about Dre no more. I just think of this. She is a horrible. I despise this character like so much. Her ambition is going to mess everything up. This was the stupidest thing that you could do. Like you have
Mhm.
this innate need to show this power that you in control. That's not how this works. Like they telling you the truth. This man done escape federal prosecution time and time again. They done had whole real task force from the top, like the top that couldn't even get
Mhm.
him. This man was supposed to be supposedly is unalived right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Stacy. Come on. This one right here is getting me right here. Moochie, what you got?
Oh, I'm gonna say it again. You about to lose your job. She about to lose her job. She's just doing too much. This guy, as soon as the ish hit the fan, they gonna blow her spot up and tell him how she wouldn't listen to reason and all of that. I'm telling you. She
As
done.
they
Yeah,
should.
because they all was trying to warn her, and she
Mm-hmm.
definitely didn't. And she want to
She
do
didn't
it
take
her
heed to
ways.
anything. Yep.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Inga say Stacy is a new sex. So, oh man, as much as I couldn't stand sex, I don't know between her.
Zax wasn't this bad in the beginning
I was just gonna
when
say
we
I don't
first was
know
introduced to him.
between. I might actually be leaning towards sex. That's sad to say. Ugh, I don't even want to say it,
She
but
got
yeah.
these big ambitions. She trying to become mayor, but not only are you not gonna become mayor, but you're gonna lose the job you got.
Mm-hmm.
Look what
You ain't gonna
Savannah
be
said.
no mayor.
You need to stop.
Lose the wig, not the job.
Yeah, right. That's
Mm-mm.
what he told me. Oh, that's so funny. But yeah,
Mhm.
this is just crazy. This is all gonna blow up in her face. This is so gonna blow up in
Mhm.
her face. This was the dumbest move she could ever make. This is not how you do. And you got like the if why did you bring your husband in if you weren't gonna listen to his counsel? His ears to the streets. I'm sorry.
Right.
Yours is
Thank
not.
you.
Mhm.
She always finding stuff out a day late and they already on to the next thing. And she don't want to take heed to what her man is saying. He already showed and proved what he could do. He went out
Right.
there and found the chaos, the person um who took out I forgot his name, but he found little K, and he knew that it was him that took the other guy out. So it's just like, he knew it was the one, he was the one that basically did all of this to Tommy. That's what I meant to say. My
Mm,
bad. So he he knows his work. He knows his streets. He knows the
yep.
characters. He knows the players.
Exactly. Y'all do it too much. Y'all so crazy. And when it blows up, I hope they shift the wig in a weird position for dramatic.
You know what? You know what? You know what?
Funny. Oh, Inga, I know, girl. They do. I don't know. They just don't feel like they really jive together. They ain't even on the same page. So for that part right there, that's one reason why they can't even really feel like a
Mhm.
couple. Cause she don't listen. She don't listen, and it's about to blow up in her face. Let me pull this
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Tick tick boom.
up. Okay. Let me see. I gotta make sure I didn't okay, that's the last one. Okay. I didn't actually name these, my bad. So let's talk about this because Tommy puts a little bug in Miguel's ear, of course, and tells him to starve the Serbs out. And so now Miguel is gonna go to his boss, because apparently we all got a boss. There's a boss to the boss to the boss to the boss. And
Mhm.
he basically tells him, like, look, this is what we need to do. Because first of all, Miguel been wanting to get at these Serbs for a minute, but she won't let him get at them. So, do y'all think this was a good idea? I know Moochie, you kind of already said that. No, Tamika, you said that you kind of just wanted to be done. So, Moochie, what you think?
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, look, you already starved him out, so now you know he's gonna get angry. You already that whole can I go? Yeah, the whole confrontation thing that happened with him saying I don't get on my knees. He's ready for some get back already.
Mhm.
Yeah. Tommy been a cartoon character since season 6 when he killed all them Italians and not make and not take a single bullet. Stop it. This show is about Tommy. Let Tommy live.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I got it, but I mean, Miguel to me, every time we've been seeing him, he been looking more and more weak. I was like liking him in the beginning, but to me, that's something they do on all the shows. So I wouldn't just like in the universe, period. As far as
Mhm.
the people that's supposed to be coming in, that's supposed to be hard. They build them up and then they tear them down. But it's like we just been literally seeing him, in my opinion, look weaker and weaker and weaker every single time. But in this scene, especially after the way that Chi came after him and everything he said he would do to him if he went after the Serbs. I did like how he kind of stood his ground, stood 10 toes down, and was like, "Look, I didn't do anything. They done came and did this. They done came and did that. Everything they did, I was doing nothing. And now look what happened. Like what else we gonna let them do? They took one of our men. They basically was shooting at me. They did what they did in the projects." like nothing ain't supposed to happen to them. So of course, he agreed with him with the starving them out, even though I felt like they needed more than that. But I also kind of felt like this boy should have already known what the heck been going on and all the stuff that they've been doing. He here throwing the beer bottle, having an attitude, talking about why is it still a problem with you and the Serbs. Do you see what the Serbs have been doing? Like, are you paying attention? I was
Exactly.
kind of confused with that, but then when he came and talked to Merkovich, I liked the way he was like, "Yo, you gonna get out and beg because ain't nothing happening, Cal." I was like, "All right, but Merkovich said he wasn't gonna beg, but I still can't wait to see him be taken out. I was like, all right, whatever, that was cute."
Okay, I just feel like we over Merkovich. Like he doesn't stay
Mhm.
1 second too long for me.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So Miguel sent out the SOS, like, hey, well, not the SOS. He sent out the message that, hey, look, it's done. You know what I'm saying? So Tommy's plan, he's being very methodical about his plan. You know what I'm saying? Like one
Mhm.
thing at a time. And he's really taking his time to really put this plan together to pull all these pieces together, he and Diamond. So this is another piece of the plan for a bigger plan because we know what his bigger plan is to
Right.
get the Serbs um to get hit they people that they was supplying. So his plan was executed, but then we got old junkie Jannard over here shaking. I'm like, Jannard should have left that heroin alone, bro. You should have left it alone. In this part right here, y'all, like I really feel like Shanti just be I feel like she just tolerating Jannard. Like that's what it feel like. What y'all think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's playing the long game. She's playing a long game. She's already planning. She's already like how long do I gotta do this before it gets too far? Now she might put him out of his misery though. Don't be surprised, y'all.
I can see it. I can see it. I can see her taking him out. Once she use him for everything she needs to use him for, I can see her taking him out
Mm-hmm.
without no problem at all. Somebody say Miguel gonna die before Merkovich. Y'all think Miguel gonna die this season? Y'all think he
Um,
rolling into next season?
I don't know. Right now, it looks like it is because they showing him weaker and weaker, like Tamika said. So yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm kind of 50-50 on that. He could go and he could stay around because, you got so much foreshadowing. The conversation, of course, with Mama, the fact that Jannard done seen what his weakness is, we done seen him about to pass out 1 foot in the grave the last time around with him begging Maria to give him the injection, which I still don't understand why he don't know how to do it himself. So I just don't feel
Mm-hmm.
like they showing all those things for nothing. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But I need Merkovich to be number one, to be honest. Then Miguel or who else could go after him. Get in line.
Okay, exactly. All right, let's see where we at. Where we at? Okay, so I think was it last week, Tamika? I think you said how
Hmm.
come like Tommy's better, like basically Tommy better than this. Why come he haven't peeped this out yet? So we see
Hmm.
that Tommy has been peeping this out. He just been keeping it cool and playing the long game, like we've been saying. So Vic is in a situation like y'all not even discreet. That looked like a cop car. Come on now.
Yeah. It
Oh,
did. It was like you so obvious, and then he had the nerve to be so cocky to Vic that last time when he like, I'm a professional, I've been doing this, I know what I'm doing. Obviously you don't. Because if you
No, you
did, you
don't.
wouldn't be sitting in plain sight. You wouldn't be sitting in a cop car. You would have had some type of, unmarked car, something else besides that, or at least switch cars. And then Tommy looked him dead in his face. I don't know how he didn't see him looking.
Oh, he's
I
seen
was
that.
just cracking up. He like
You
that
know
car
damn
right
well
there.
he's seen that.
Yes.
yeah. That's why I couldn't even feel bad for what happened to him. I said, bro, you was, and I understand you got a boss, you got to do what she say, but I would have been like, look, I got kids to go home to, and you out here trying to get me unalive. No, thank you. Let me go over your head and find somebody who know what the hell they doing because you doing too much. Where that
Mhm.
comment go? I missed it. Oh, Reggie said yes, Miguel is dead. Tommy is gonna meet the Connect next episode. Well, I mean, I would like to. I really don't care if Miguel go or not. I just feel like, it has to progress. The story has to progress. But I do feel what you've been saying, Tamika. Like, if that does happen, it just feels like that would happen so quickly. Like, why are
Yeah.
we in such a big hurry to? We still don't.
I
We
do feel
see.
like they kind of rush through things in this season, but I also feel like they trying to set up and show us where the story was going, and definitely cut out some of the aspects that was from season one, which made sense to me. I like that part of it, but certain other parts I felt they went a little too fast with. But it is what it
Yeah.
is. But I get where they trying to go.
Yeah, because it feels like they're trying to, like you said, get rid of everything from the first season that they had so much backlash from,
Mhm.
and so they can start a new story. I think they're doing a really
Mhm.
good job with this story, but it do feel like it's just moving so quickly. But you do get it. You like, okay, they
Mhm.
got to get rid of everything else so that they can start building
Mhm.
on this right here. So
Mhm.
it is what it is. So I'm good if Miguel go and then Tommy meet the man. You know what I'm saying? The man
Right.
above Miguel. So there's that. But I feel like they don't put so much interest into this whole Maria and Tommy story and the brother not finding out. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be interesting to see how that part all plays out. Moochie, any thoughts on Mr. Peekaboo in the background? That's just obvious.
It's just this was so like, come on, man. You know, like it just was dumb. Like, yo, you knew he was walking. Dead man walking. Unalive man walking.
Mhm.
Come on now. He's done. He
Yeah.
done put his life on the line for Stacey Marks.
That's what I'm saying. I would have been like, look, I got a family to go home to. But you knew he was about to go when you saw
Yeah.
the scene when he talks about his family and when he
Mhm.
actually tries to humanize Vic. And I'm like, dude, Vic is doing this for his
Yeah.
own good. Like, there's no way
Yeah.
that he is doing like he has a heart about this situation at all. But that's a
Mhm.
whole nother story. So then we have the meetup, and Shanti just can't seem to how they say, like, your face show it, like you ain't saying
Mhm.
it, but your face just showing everything that you want to say. That's how
Mm-hmm.
she was. She don't like Tommy at all. And she
Mhm.
just letting it be known. What y'all think about this? I just want
He
to know how
was
this is
trying to
gonna
be
end.
nice.
Go ahead.
He was trying to be nice, but do you think he sees through her yet? Like,
Absolutely.
I think he already sees how she is, so he's gonna try to be easy right now. Cause I think he got her figured out though, personally.
Yeah, I think he saw right through that from that very first meeting. But at the same time, I
Yeah, I
think
think that's why he wanted to go there because I didn't realize that they haven't actually seen each other kind of eye to eye yet. So I think he
Mm-hmm.
wanted to feel her out, see what she talking about, and she wasn't trying to hide. Like I don't care about you and what you doing. But at the end of the day, this is business. We got to do what we got to do, and um, I think it kind of like she probably was trying to figure him out too when he came with the whole regardless of what went down, a big thing for me is respect. And I see how you respect and held down, Janard and stand on yours. So I got respect for you from that. I mean, I don't think it's going to change her mind and how she feel. But, I think she was kind of like, okay. Like, they both kind of could pick up on each other.
exactly. Support gaming just ain't got no sense. But I just got one question: support gaming, like, you got Moochie joining CBI, you got Tamika recruiting Monet and Raquel, and they gonna go to Chicago to take out Claudia. What I'm supposed to be doing while they doing this? You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing is what I want to know. Because I got my girls back, so I need to know what's going down, where I'm at in this whole situation.
Inga said she the assassin. She said she on her way there.
Exactly. And you can't leave Inga out. Inga been trying to get to Chicago for a
Right,
minute.
she been trying to get there for
Mm-hmm.
a minute.
She She about to take out everybody. She about to take out what's his name from
No, do that.
she about to take out Duda too. All one walk with
Mm-hmm.
him. But yeah, we got old Junkie Jannar running into his, his supplier on the street. He and Raheem are actually having a conversation. I didn't put that part in here, but Raheem is still on this "you need to be the leader" type of stuff. And I'm like, we so far past that. How come y'all don't see that this man got a real problem? Like this, it ain't
That's
gone.
another thing that was annoying me, and I didn't kind of understand that either because the like the him trying to be in Shanti ear in the beginning and her having to check him and yoke him up a little bit and put him in his place. You would have think he wouldn't have been having much to say, but then for him to now come out and be walking with Jannard and trying to put stuff in his ear, and he does get into Jannard's headspace in the way that he couldn't get into Shanti's, where I was like, what are we doing here right now? And all of a sudden he started asking him to go get the hammer. And then I figured he just didn't want him to see this guy because he knew the guy was going to blow up, like, as far as the different stuff that he got, which he did come up to him like, oh, I got this, I got that, I got the other. And he did, turn it down and tell him he didn't want nothing. But I was like, what are we doing here, Jannard? Because that's not what we heard you and Shanti have a conversation about. So I was a little lost for a minute trying to see where that was about to go.
Okay, exactly. I thought that was weird that Raheem is the one continuing to push this narrative. Like you said, he tried to get in Shanti ear, but Shanti wasn't trying to hear that. Instead, she flipped that mess around on him.
Right.
It was like, you supposed to be my number two. Why is this even happening? Like, she punished him. And I thought I was like, that's what you supposed to do right there. Crazy.
Yeah. What was you saying when they was talking about?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
Janoy with I forgot his name, the guy that was talking to Shanti and that whole part. He only reason why he wants Janoy to be back in charge because he was really like number two, so he was doing most of the movement there. So he wanted Spot back because he was like a how you say a hidden kingpin.
Like a lieutenant or something.
Yeah, he's a lieutenant, but he was an active lieutenant where he was doing most of the legwork.
Yeah,
because
he was
Junkie Jannard was disappearing.
Yeah, because he was the one. He knew where the money was. He was like he was doing a lot. So yeah, he was almost like his number two. So yeah, that makes sense as to why he wants Jannard to, because he did say us, I believe, when he said that, when he made that statement. Y'all is a fool, boy. I tell y'all. So they done made me the hitter, y'all. EJ a hitter like ghost. Never see her coming, never see her leave. And listen, Inga gonna be driving EJ to the shop. Yeah, so funny. Okay, y'all. So we got old Vic over here on the side crying, but Vic was right. I'm gonna keep it real. Vic was right. That didn't make no sense what they was trying to do. They literally are trying to get him got. I mean, that's real talk. And so I can't even be mad at him. That is real talk. Like, that don't even make no sense. And plus, Vic has been around everything that Tommy has done since he done been there. Like, so he knows what the deal is. So I don't know. That's just crazy to me. That is crazy to me. So y'all, we got Diamond trying to get that old girl again. So did we, because wasn't there a part in this episode where we learned what the deal was with her and Jamal or whatever his name was, her ex? Wasn't that her ex?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know
we haven't been together a long time, she said.
Okay. Because I know we talked about it last week about, how she was moving, and then turns out they actually, I guess they weren't together anymore or something like that.
I still don't understand that. I mean, they did throw it in there, but I feel like that was kind of lazy. And I also just, even though she wanted to make it clear, we haven't been together for a long time or a while, whatever she said. And we kind of could pick up on that by the way she was like Leon's father. She didn't, say my man, my husband, or any of those things. But at the same time, y'all not together. Why is he coming in your house, taking people cups and throwing them and acting a fool? Like, no, sir. If we ain't together, you ain't got nothing to do with what I got going on. I was like, make it make sense.
Okay, that
Exactly.
cup. I can't let go of that cup, Tamika. That I said, how you gonna knock this water out this man's hand? Come on now. You're doing too much. But yeah, nah, I wholeheartedly 100% agree with you. So we learn in this part that he's going to have this speech and he's going to make this speech and he basically wants them to come through. This was just another reason for him to show up and be able to talk to her. And yes, whoever said that Diamond been clapping cheeks since the season started.
He sure have. Is one thing he gonna do is clap some cheeks. I said, damn.
I
Mm.
said Diamond making up for lost time. He say, forget this. Okay, y'all. So we get back to the club and we realize, Shanti, she clean up. You know what I'm saying? She out her what you doing stuff. And Claudia actually say it too. I said Claudia just be saying whatever. But then we have this dumb move. So you gonna rob somebody and you gonna stay there? How dumb was this, y'all? Like, how was I the only one thinking this was dumb?
Yeah, that was real dumb. There's a piece of me that feels like, and I know we have not seen anything of that as of yet, but there's a piece of me that feels like Shanti set this up so that Claudia would come and run and have to get her, and she could be the one to save her to show, I got this power, and for her to be impressed. But she was, she was about to have an orgasm.
Mm-hmm. I could see that happening, Tamika. That's a good theory.
I like that. I like that. Somebody said the same thing in the chat. Shanti set up the club robbery because they attacked Claudia all of a sudden. Yeah, it was just
That
it
kind of
didn't make
felt
sense.
like that. It was weird.
It was very weird. I'm like, y'all in one of these exclusive type of clubs, stuff like this don't. Oh, listen. Let me say this with the disclaimer. I ain't never been in no club like this, but I can imagine that stuff don't go down like this in an exclusive type of situation like this club is. You know what I'm saying? Like it, like, and then you stay there, like you rob somebody and stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Look, we
that
saw
don't make sense.
Zenobia's get robbed yesterday, right, Tamika? Zenobia's
Hmm.
club got robbed, and it was high end.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. But she definitely was impressed. And then, she killed me. She seemed like she was even impressed that Shanti could, put on her little dress and her wig, even though I wasn't that crazy about that wig, to be honest. But, she was still rocking that dress.
That dress was
Yeah.
cute, but yeah, I wasn't feeling that wig either. I was like, yeah, I'm surprised Savannah didn't say nothing about Savannah be her and Monique be the first one to say
Somebody
something
said something
about
about the wig. They was calling her Rick James.
that.
Oh, I think that was Lamont. He had me
Miss K
cracking.
was calling her Rick James too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was cracking up. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
So yeah, I think that is a great theory, Tamika. That actually makes sense. I didn't even think about that, but that make a lot of sense now that you say it because it just didn't go together. I thought that was the stupidest stuff. I said, "What in the world?" You're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna go be in no place like this that's supposed to be exclusive where they doing the stuff that they doing, and
Right.
then some stuff like this pop off, and you had a nerve to still be there. Like, where they do this at? So yeah, we've been talking about this heifer for a minute right here. And
Hmm.
she decides to assert her authority even more. And then she does the dumbest thing that she could ever do that would ultimately end up making someone else lose their life. She wants this fool to wear a wire, talking about how much more advanced they are. Was this was too soon to me? What are your thoughts, Moochie? Was this too soon for a wire?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm the confidential informant and I'm telling you he made the car today, you gonna
Mm-hmm.
send me back out with a wire? Does that make any sense? No. Don't make no sense at all. It just
At
put
all.
another coffin in her job. She about to lose her job.
Exactly. Exactly. Tamika, what you
Mm-hmm.
think?
Yeah, it was too soon. It was stupid. She's rushing it even more now ever since Boss Lady came in the office instead of making sure that you actually doing it the right way. I mean, even at one point her husband's face was like so disgusted and he was slumped over. I said there, the other guy, what's his name, saying he was disgusted. And I felt like they kept showing Varga's face and him making funny faces too on the side, but he was never speaking up. So it literally was like kept foreshadowing between the way they was giving faces, between the way they was trying to warn her. like you said, him bringing up his daughter. I felt like we knew the inevitable coming up, because I felt like he wanted to say something when it was this part, and she's telling Vic, like, we're gonna use the the what the heck you call it, the necklace or whatever. It's not like how it was in 1985. We got updated things, and he not gonna know, and blah blah blah. And Vargas never said nothing to her. Instead, he turns around, of course, and says to Vic about the whole, you could throw it away. Stacy would kill me if she heard me saying this. So it was like, if he was scared to speak up to her, you knew that you was in jeopardy and that you had already been made. I don't understand how you was not like more adamant about, no, this is a dangerous situation. I don't think this is safe. Forget about whether Vic get hurt or not. You're putting me in jeopardy.
Exactly. You just mentioned your children, and like you're gonna try to like basically, I need to be here for my children. So let me say something, because this don't even make sense. Like, we're not dealing with your normal Joe type of criminal. We're dealing with somebody who has eluded the FBI, the top of the top of the top. You know what I'm saying? They had a whole task force just for this dude.
Right.
And freaking, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got the whole AG's office. Like, I just don't understand. I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
And then his background, and all the players that came from Ghost, from Lobos, and all these other big time, like, scary people, but yet you wanna. I just don't get
And
it.
he telling her, Tommy is smart. He already made y'all. He know y'all on him. He's switching out the phones on a regular basis. He's making, these moves that you make when you know that you're being watched. She still didn't want to hear it. So,
Yep.
Because she tells Franco, she tells her husband, she's like, is it Franco, whatever it is, her husband.
The Franco.
She tells him, like, we can't make this case without him, and that's all she thinking about. Not thinking about all the things that, like, all the moves in between, and to me, that's where a lot of times law enforcement mess up. They so eager to get the big fish that they not thinking about, and they think that criminals are not smart. Why do you think they're criminals? The only time when people, let's just keep it real. Let's be all the way real. Criminals get caught because people snitch, because people like Vic is out here snitching. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how most of the time criminals get caught. A lot of times they not getting caught just because they messed up. Now, sometimes they mess up. I ain't saying they don't mess up, but usually if you committing the crime is because you done figured out a way to get away with some stuff. So it's just crazy. Law enforcement on power is stupid. Y'all already know who that is. I ain't even got to put that.
They got them running around like the Keystone Cops.
Okay, just too much. Oh shoot, my bad, y'all. That's the last slide. So we get to the part where I call this playing with fire, because now even Diamond says, like, don't you think this is too soon? So we're gonna go over here to get Miguel to give us more product, right? We're gonna get more product, and we want a lower price. We asking for a lower price, and Diamond is like, look, we got to pull back a little bit, because once he knows about this, is it DSD, DDS? I can't think, whatever their name is, the D people. Once he knows about this, he's going to know what we're trying to do. Do y'all think Tommy moving too fast, Tamika? You think he moving too fast?
Yeah, Tommy, he going to move full steam ahead from the moment he had his first conversation with Diamond. All he been talking about is them taking over, them getting all of the, spots and being able to, have more power. That's what it's all about for him. And so far it's coming together and it's working, but it's like, slow down. Okay, take a minute. Like, you doing too damn much. And the fact that grandma's up on the game and Miguel still think he 10 steps ahead of them is hilarious to me. That's another part that shows him as weak, because he really thinking that he's the one that's in control of all of this, as far as what Tommy and them got planned. But Diamond is always that one that tries to kind of, come and tell Tommy to look at stuff in another way, be logical about it, because he already know Tommy just gonna go Full speed ahead.
And I don't want to be the one to say it, but they do have some Ghost Tommy similarities when they, I guess, I don't know if this was the thought process behind creating this Diamond character, the one that wants to think it through and be a little more methodical about things, and Tommy trying to just go. You know, I don't know if that was their thought process behind it, but it definitely is feeling that way to me. But I think that this is
He
going to be a
don't
big
really remind me of Ghost, but I
no,
just
no, no,
feel
no,
like
no, no,
I feel like
no.
when it be any like when you got two people that's working together, you're gonna have the one that's the hothead, the one that's gonna be like the
The
lose their
calm one, the
temper
sick.
fast and all of that kind of stuff. And then you gotta have the balance of the one that's the opposite of that. If we both hotheads and we both lose our temper fast, we ain't gonna have nothing. We just gonna be going around fighting everybody all day. That's how I
Yeah,
Yep.
kind of look
And
at it.
that's what Diamond wants to avoid.
Yeah.
exactly. And let me clear this up because y'all keep saying Diamond is. I didn't say
Mhm.
Diamond was like Ghost. I said
Mhm.
they were trying to create a story that
Mhm.
is like
Oh, I agree
the
with you on that.
Yeah,
Diamond and
yeah, because
the
no, but
Ghost
I
and
do
Tommy
hear some
story.
people that be saying that, and I just don't. I don't. It's never gonna be another ghost. There's only one ghost. But
Oh
I
no,
do
me and
think
my
they
husband
gotta
are talking
just
about
have
that
that
too.
balance of the opposite personalities and what each one brings to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My husband and I were talking about that last night that he made that character so big, like it just
Mm-hmm.
is what it is. That character is
Right.
just
Yeah.
big
Absolutely.
and it'll never like you'll never be able to recreate that. Even when I look at stuff with him in it, I'm like, bruh,
Mm-hmm.
you ghost now. That's it. Like that's it. You forever ghost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He
That's
never make that
it with
character.
that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think they have to have that balance. They can't have two Tommies.
Girl, because Lord have mercy, this would be. I ain't gonna lie, I'd probably be here for it, but it would be funny. All right, y'all. So let's talk about the next three things that go down. We kind of talked about Abuela already, about her trying to warn
She was
Miguel.
spitting facts.
Yeah, and she was
Yep.
absolutely right about that. She tried to warn him, and then we have the wire, you know, and then we have our boy up here just looking like this his last go around, and then we got your boy that gave that speech. They got him the draws, y'all. So any of these topics
Child,
are
that whack ass speech did not get.
That
She
speech was
knew from the
horrible.
moment. She knew from the moment she looked at him, she was gonna give it to him. Okay, she knew.
Exactly.
That speech
She
ain't
knew.
did a damn thing.
Look, it didn't take that speech to do that. She
It
knew
didn't. Yeah.
from once she seen him in a suit that she was gonna
Mhm.
give up the booty. The second confirmation was when she was walking to that ice cream truck to get some pineapple. Because she was gonna let him eat the pie.
Mhm.
If you know what I'm saying, he
Right.
was gonna eat that
Exactly.
cookie and gonna have it tasting right. I'm just saying. Did I say too much?
no, you good. She say she want to stay in. When she said stay in, I said, girl, you didn't even get this 2 seconds before that dress came off. You had to
Yeah,
pop
she didn't even want to
it.
go out to eat. She was like, "You gonna eat this?"
Okay, we're gonna stay right here and you gonna eat in. Okay. She was gonna drop the drawers regardless. Oh yeah, she was
Mhm.
already ready. She was
I
she
was
was
a little disappointed with this though, and it was crazy because I remember last week with the predictions, Moochie was saying that they was about to get serious and he might want to, jump out the game for this, and I was like, it's too soon. Like maybe later down the line. Right now, we got too much on our plate. So I mean, I knew they was eventually gonna get it. That wasn't no shock. And then I was kind of thrown off by Jamal coming into play, and I don't think that's gonna be the last of him. I think he's gonna show back up. And I think now that they did this, I got a feeling that either her or her son might be in danger. But I don't know, y'all. We shall see.
that is true. Support game, you crazy, Diamond Luther King.
That's what Brillo be calling him. Shout out to
Yeah, Brillo was
Brillo. I'll be
calling him
cracking.
that. So I
Okay,
know he
yeah.
did the speech, right? Like how he be talking like Diamond.
Oh my goodness, I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see here. Let's see. We done met everybody. It's listen, all these people are crazy. Like it's like some loony people in all like at the heads of all these different gangs. So we meet DSD. Is it DSD or DDS? DD DSD. We meet DSD, and surprisingly, you think it's gonna go one way, but then it really just goes the other way, and you like, damn. So, what y'all think about this whole meeting? How y'all feel about this meeting? And does anybody can? I feel like I know why Vic is with him all the time, but what's your thought process on why he with what's the purpose of him always being with him on these drops?
I
Because
think
remember he
Tommy
was
wanted to
showing.
keep him close. I'm sorry. But no,
No,
I just
that's all
felt
right.
like Tommy wanted to keep him close. I felt like he wanted to keep his eye on him because I really felt like he already, was getting his senses tingling about Vic as well. And I laughed. I know we passed that part already, but when the same time that I think it was when he dropped the stuff with the Shanti and Vic wanted to tell him, "Oh, we're so much alike," and he said, "Nah, we nothing alike. Don't get it twisted. Like I came up from the mud. You cannot, be like you. Well, how he said it? You hit a
He said
home
you
run, but you
started
was
on.
already born on second base. Something along them lines."
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
love that line because I was like, "Yeah, no, Vic, what the hell are you talking about?"
He was like, "How are we the same?" And you started on second base.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, and that was a good line right there.
Yeah, it was. But the question I got for y'all, if anybody know in the chat, because I did not know, did Vic turn the wire on and then turn it off when we went in this meeting?
He
I
I
did
thought he
that. There's
rewound
stayed
gonna
it
be
on.
a
back a
moment.
couple times.
There's gonna be a moment when he turn it on, but I don't see him turn it off. But I see him when he turn it on, but I don't see him turn it off. But I definitely saw him turn it on.
He turned it off because when he was doing like this, he kept doing like this. When he's
Mm-hmm.
doing some kind of like movement, like when he going back and forth, like moving back and forth, he did it then. I do have a question about the wire, but I'll wait till we get to it.
Okay. No label. The label said Diamond had to go. I mean, Diamond was busy, so Vic had to go. Yeah, Diamond was busy, and Tommy told him he would handle it. But I kind of felt like he wanted to keep an eye on him as well. But maybe it was that too. Shoot, I know you be knowing the scoops.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what's up. Because I was like, why is Vic rolling with him like this? But that makes sense
Mm-hmm.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody got anything to say? You see my caption. This is what I got to say about it. Nothing. But there is some moments that happen right here. What y'all think about oh girl? What's your take on her? I don't know her name, but
She's
what's your take on her?
next. She's
Yeah.
next. KI double hockey sticks. She's next.
Girl? Okay,
KI
no label say
double
he turned it on. Yeah, I
hockey
saw him when
sticks.
he turned it on.
Yeah, I did see him turn it on, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if he turned it off.
Turned it
That was
off.
the part that was a little, I had even asked anybody that know when I was doing my review to tell me in the comments, but nobody ever said anything. So
So what y'all think about her? Because what did she say? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I walked away. I walked away for like a second when I said, "Oh, Claudia on the screen. I'll be right back." But I know that a conversation happened. And I remember Claudia say, I heard Claudia say something about Shanti, but what did she say?
We
this
don't
part
need her.
confused me too, because all of a sudden, if I'm not mistaken, correct me, Moochie, Elise tells her, "Oh, well, my mama, she got the connection. She owns some of these spots, and we could do this and that." And Claudia was like, "Now you want to get in the game?" And she was like, "Yeah, I want to get in the game, but I also want to be with you." And then, of course, Claudia, she, like I said, she's been excited because she see what Shanti brings to the table. She was like, "Oh, good. Well, we could bring Shanti in." And Elise tells her, "Nah, we leaving Shanti out of this. This is just between me and you." Now, my question is, if that's the case, then you had all this pull and your mama and this and that. Why you didn't say that
Why
from the
y'all go get
beginning?
her in the first place?
Yeah,
I
like
agree.
I'm like,
I
am I
agree with
missing
you. That's a good
something?
point, Tamika. That's a good point, Tamika. I agree with you. Because you
Something
doing
ain't
all of
right.
this nonsense, that don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You let her bring the girl in, y'all celebrate, and you there with
Right.
the celebration. Now you gonna backdoor this black girl and it's not gonna go well. I'm
No.
just saying.
Yeah. Not at all.
Yeah, something ain't right with her. I just don't think something right with her. Claudia girl
Mm-hmm.
isn't built for this life. She gotta go. I've been saying Claudia
Mm-hmm.
needs to go. I've been waiting for the day where Claudia go. I've been waiting for Tommy to get at her. I just need Tommy to get to her. get to her. Okay, y'all. Oh, Junkie Jannard out here staking out Tommy. He out here staking out Tommy. We knew somebody was gonna find out, and this
That's
made
another
sense.
thing that ticked me off, yo. Because I said, why is Jannard here? Who told him to be here? This wasn't part of the plan. But go ahead, Moochie. Take it away, girl.
Yeah, what the
Why
heck was he
Tommy
doing
coming
there?
downstairs? Like,
She already told him don't do nothing yet.
But you know, Jannard ain't listening. You know what I'm saying? But I knew they was gonna let somebody find out, and I was like, it's gonna have to be somebody that's a op. So who is gonna be? The only person it could be is Jannard. You know, like I didn't see it being anybody else but him. But I thought it was weird how they did it. But I knew he would be the one to see it because he was gonna be the one to, somebody had to see it. So
yeah, he's sitting down there. Ooh, Tommy, I'm gonna get you. Then Maria, you gonna park in front of the building. Tommy, all of a sudden coming down to meet her. Any other time she come upstairs and y'all gonna kiss outside, even though Maria's sitting here. Oh, I'm so scared. Tommy, he took out my other boyfriend. I'm like, you ain't that scared. Like, how y'all got time to kiss outside? I was so pissed off with that whole thing. But Jannard had me laughing.
Tamika. You know what I was thinking? You know, Miguel ain't that trusting of Tommy either, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And the way he came up in there, and I was like, what if he got people like, like everybody know where he stay at this point. So why would y'all just stay outside and then as soon as you get in here, you talk about how scared you are? That was
exactly. It doesn't make sense. I'm like, he could be watching you. He could be having you follow. Does he not know that she bought that car? I don't know, y'all. I got so many questions.
Exactly.
Girl, it's a lot.
That she parked in front of the house.
She couldn't prevent them being robbed, so Claudia is riding with Shanti for protection as well as a partner.
Absolutely.
Claudia likes Shanti, like, and I don't mean like her, like like she like her style.
Yeah,
like especially that she's a woman doing something that she wants to do. Like she wants to be like that. Like that's been her thing. She want to have that type of
yes.
So I think Claudia's interest in her is real. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what this other chick, like, something ain't right with her.
She just thinking about how much money she could make. So that's the real interest in this. So yeah. She knows that she could make a lot of money and do it where they not making any waves where Tommy gets wind of it. Now, if they bring this other girl in, it could go left.
Yes,
they don't know who runs those clubs. They don't know who they connected to. She just said she didn't want to mess with this club because of Vic's friend.
Exactly. So Shanti coming in. She do not keep this away from Jannard. She come in and she straight up with him about what just went down. Now, of course, Jannard, they're talking about I just got back in CBI.
No, but I expected him to have that reaction, and I was actually surprised that she told him that fast. You know, I did respect it. I thought she was gonna hold it to the chest a little bit longer.
Yeah. That's what I was surprised about. I was like, she actually told him like that quick. So I don't know. It had me like somewhere on the line, on the fence with them, because I still don't believe Shanti really. I still believe that she's using Jannard. I just don't feel like she's feeling him. But in this moment, I was like, why did she tell him about this? She could have kept that to herself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I do think she have feelings for him to a certain degree, but I feel like she still want to be where she want to be, and she gonna do what she got to do to get there. If that makes sense.
She don't care.
Gotcha.
She'll throw him to the wayside when she's done with him.
And y'all, what y'all think about how Jannard wanted to tell it?
He was like a little kid.
Ooh, I got so
he didn't even care what she had going on. I got to tell you this. Look at this. Like, I'm like, dude, you about to tell it like y'all.
That part had me cracking up. It reminded me of a little kid, like, "Ooh, look what I saw! You ain't gonna believe this."
Ooh, I'm about to tell mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it sounded like. No label says that I think she really feeling him. I think she feel him to a certain extent, but I think that at the end of the day, like, she it's about her.
Oh Lord.
I just feel like she using him to a certain extent too, but maybe she do care about him. But I just feel like after this whole drug situation, especially, or this whole, I done said it now. I just feel like after this whole situation, she kind of look at him different. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think right now she just using him. Tanita says she thinks she's using him. Shanti just using Jannard at this point. Okay, yeah.
She have feelings for him, but she about her paper.
Yeah, she want to get to the top. She sort of like how Tommy want to be at the top. She want to be at the top too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So we bringing ourselves on to the end of this here episode, and just to double back real quick before we go into old Vic, Shanti does tell him to wait, let Tommy hang himself. Like, don't do nothing. Just let him hang himself. And that's what makes the most sense. Do not bring any strife right now because you just got back in. Like, that don't even make sense. Just let this play out the way it's going to play out. But something tells me, and y'all didn't let me know what y'all think. Something tells me that Jannard ain't going to be able to hold it. Like, he just going to have to tell it. What you think, Mooch?
He is. He can't hold it. He's like it's burning in his mouth like hot sauce. He gonna spill it. He gonna let it out.
You think so? Yeah. What up, Brillo? Remember he started when she gave him the money. Yeah, and see that's my thing though, Label, is that I to a certain extent think that she was crushing on him a little bit, but I think that this was all part of her plan. I think that it's always been the plan to get close to Jannard. And I think that that's what her thing was. Like she was always going to get close to him so that she could get to where, where she was trying to get to. And like I said, I think Tommy just came into the picture, kind of threw a little, a little monkey wrench in things because he was supposed to be a part of this. But I don't know. We shall see how this gonna all play out. I'm kind of feeling Shanti though.
She might. I mean, Jannard might spill the beans, but it also may be Stacy. Because remember, they know about it too. So it's a matter of which one is going to tell it first. At this point, everybody going to know about him and Maria, just like everybody know where he live at.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, Brillo, we ain't giving no shade to Shanti up here. I've been giving Shanti all the props. I like Shanti. I just hate that she gonna go.
We like her too. Yeah.
I just hate that she gonna go. But I like her. I like her moves. I like the big reveal of how she came out. I like it all. Ain't even gonna lie. Like that's at this point, I'm just like, too bad she gotta go. See, right there. But I like Shanti's style. That's what my notes say. All right, y'all. Let's talk about the big ending. The big ending. So here we are. Tommy been paying attention this whole time. Tommy been seeing him, and when he's going by, he sees that same car again. He already know that it's the feds, right? He already know this. And so
yeah, he was like, "Oh, this Fed." Then that light bulb went on.
But this what my question for y'all is right here, because I felt I had a lot of different feelings in this ending part, because there were a few things that didn't quite add up to me, and I don't think Tommy buys this either, because how did he roll up on you and y'all in the alley? Like, how did y'all get in the alley? You supposed to be in the
you got out your car.
So you had to get out your car to even get in this alley. Like, it just didn't make any sense. It's like how Claudia tried to say that, it was Brendan, when Brendan is like, but when he's telling that he told her to tell Vic, but then she tries to flip it and it just sounded so fake and stupid. Like, God didn't teach them a damn thing. I'm just keeping it real. These jokers can't lie. But go ahead, Tamika. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, it didn't make no sense. I don't think Tommy's that dumb, but he also wanted to be able to have Vic hands be dirty at this point. Because it's like he already knew they was watching him, but who's the person that's, working with them, that's giving him the information? Y'all the only two in the damn alley. How do you know him? Yo, this one made me laugh. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Mr. Vargas. RIP to you, sir. Okay. I hope your daughter's well taken care of. But I was like, that's it. You gone. Like, bye. There's nothing else to talk about. He over, and then he literally was like, Vic, no. So how the hell he know your name, everything? Like you said, why would y'all
He
even
called
be
his
there? Why would
government
y'all be
name.
meeting? Yeah.
He called his government. He didn't even call him
Victor.
Vic. He
Yeah,
said
Victor.
Victor at the end. Like his
Hmm.
like he said
Yeah.
his government name. I
Yeah,
said,
he damn sure did. It didn't make no sense. So I mean, like, what are you doing? What do you know him? What are you talking to him for? Like, why are you even asking all these questions, Tommy? Like, you know
He
what's
sounds so
happening.
guilty too.
Yeah, no, are you a snitch? That was
exactly,
hilarious to me. It was like I knew he had to go. It's either you going or I'm going, and if it's between me and you, it's gonna be you. So
exactly. So how y'all think this gonna play out with Stacy though?
this is Stacey.
Mm. It's going back. She's going to get all the blowback from this because she was warned. She was warned by four people, Vic
Yep.
included.
Yep. Everybody tried to tell her. So I think this is gonna be interesting, but I think she gonna try to somehow. Y'all think she gonna try to somehow manipulate this, hide this in some sort of way because this does come directly back to her. If she doesn't put the pressure on them to have him on a wire and for them to have all these unnecessary meetups, they don't need all these meetups. And this stupid tale, like get a real, like, oh God, it's just so many things that are wrong with Stacey's plan that it just you just like, girl, like how you get to this point where you are. You should just let your husband took over because we've already said how he is the only person that has really been making any moves and getting anything done. They should have allowed he needed to be over this because Stacey ain't it. Vic will tell her and she will tell him to put it on Tommy. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking
Yeah,
that he
I
tried to see this
figured that he
through.
gonna try to put it on Tommy, or she gonna tell him to put it on Tommy. I'm wondering if he gonna give her that wire because if it was still on,
Yeah,
that
he pulled it off.
basically implicates him. I know he took it off from around his neck, but I don't know if it was turned off or if it was still recording. But
Yeah.
yeah, so that's the things I still had questions about. But
Well, remember Vargas told him if you feel like something's gonna go down, take it
mhm,
off. And
right.
he felt it because he already
Mhm.
told him he didn't want to meet there with him. That's
Yeah,
why
like
I
why
know he
was
took
you
it off and
meeting
left
him
it in the
there?
car.
Yeah, why was you meeting him there? That didn't make sense. It didn't
It's
make no
just
sense.
Chicago is a
Because
big
that's where they met last time.
Chicago is a big ass place, and it's and it's some parts that everybody not going to. I don't know what side of Chicago they on or whatnot, but they could have went to the way to the other side of Chicago at this
Hmm.
point. If you want to have these type of meetups, like let's just not put stuff in jeopardy like this. It don't even make any sense.
Right. And then you gonna meet him right there where your car is parked at where you just told Tommy to drop you off. And just like I said with Maria, where we don't even wait a couple of minutes, Tommy ain't even get to drive off good. That's why he peeped it like, wait a minute. He's damn fast. And he said, oh, okay, wait a minute. Let me go back and see what's going on. Peekaboo.
You know?
Exactly. Exactly. It's Bruce Lee. It just
Bruce Lee.
it just needs to make sense. Like you
Hmm.
just said, like make it make sense. And some of this just didn't make sense to me. But I was just like, okay, we gonna roll with it. But this
Hmm.
like once again, here we are with the law enforcement that's supposed to be so smart doing dumb things. And he felt it like it ain't no way you would have had me out here meeting up with him like this. Like
Mm-mm. Yeah,
it's
that
so
make
frustrating.
It
yeah,
is.
that
It's
was
very
that was
frustrating.
Stacey's plan. That's what she thought was smart.
Oh,
Exactly.
he know what he doing. He was saying, I know what I'm doing. No, you don't.
Hmm. Exactly.
Now that was goofy, Brillo. You gonna put your
Hmm.
hands up when Tommy walk around. You got your hands up, like
Right. Like, why would you be putting your hands up?
okay, cause
Hmm.
cause you know you done got you done got caught. I mean, this is stupid. It's just stupid. I don't know. I don't know how many other ways we can say that this was just so unnecessary for him to have to for dude to have to go out like this. I'm just like, dang, we're gonna take
Yeah, Vic would have been better off taking his little bit of money that Walter left him and running with it.
You know,
exactly. He didn't even
I
have
don't
to do
understand
all
why
this.
he didn't do that.
Yeah, then even going through with this dumb mess.
Okay, because he got to have some connects that he could have got out of there. And yeah, Tommy has to know. If Tommy, yeah, Tommy be peeping a lot of stuff, and I feel like Tommy's gonna play
Mm-hmm.
this out, and that's what
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna do with this. He gonna play this out to the end. So, ladies, let's give some final thoughts about the episode because this is where we're at the very end here. Vic done took out Vic, take him out, and there's that. So, Moochie, hit me with your final thoughts about this episode. Anything that you think might, transpire on the next episode, and
Tommy gonna aim it at him, but he's gonna talk his way out of it for some reason. I just don't understand because you can't start it from somewhere else. You gotta start it from here. The episode to me.
Mhm. Yeah, we need to know how
And
Vic
he
gonna talk his way out of this because he's saying if you do it, but that just don't. To me, that's
it's
I don't
just
know.
making matters worse.
I know, like, because I'm
Now,
just
now
like,
you got 2 charges.
mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
So are you going? The question is he gonna fall on his sword?
I don't think so. I seen a piece of the trailer and I swear I heard him telling Tommy that it is Claudia and Jannard that is snitching to the feds.
I think
Now I don't know
I
how he think that's supposed to help anything,
He
but
don't believe that.
right.
yeah, Reggie Vic volunteered to snitch.
Right, like,
Thinking he
because
want
he thought
somebody.
he was gonna go after Claudia. That's the whole thing. And the
Yeah,
whole
that's
time
what happened.
when he's been bringing up Claudia and Merkovich, she been like, "Oh, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't want to hear about that." Which I don't get that either. Like
To
they
me, she better
literally
bring somebody in.
exactly.
She better bring somebody in because if she don't, she's gonna lose her job. So he better give her
Mm-hmm.
something. And to me, I feel like it's the last crew that was there when he had hit the button. So that's my
Yep.
opinion.
But you say
Mm-hmm.
somebody gonna lose his damn job, okay?
Yeah. There's no way she
I
walks
know I keep
away.
saying it. She's not gonna walk away from this.
Oh, she
Mm-mm.
ain't walking away from this at
And her
all.
husband ain't gonna let her take him down either, because he already told her back in what was that, the second episode? You
Mm-hmm.
jeopardizing my job and you jeopardizing our marriage. He might pack up and be the one to
Yeah,
help
she
ship
might lose
her out.
both.
Right.
He might lose both. His marriage. She gonna lose. She gonna lose a lot with this move she made
Mm-hmm.
because they tried to warn her.
Yep.
I just want to hear the "I told you so" conversation.
I
Mm-hmm.
ain't even mad at it either. I'm just like,
Yeah.
bye, bye, Stacy. Boy, Stacy. See you later.
Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure she gonna be going even harder, and it's gonna be everybody else's fault but hers, because she gonna be pissed off. I'm wondering if they gonna leave his body to be found, or if they just gonna take it and dump it somewhere, and she gonna be trying to figure
I
out what the hell
know
happened to
they're gonna
him
try
out.
to find him, y'all.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I was wondering how this was gonna play out because
Mm-hmm.
is Vic, because I do agree that Vic is definitely going to somehow this is gonna be on Tommy. I don't know if it's gonna be Vic's idea or if it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
Stacy's idea, but somehow they are going to blame Tommy for this murder. So I think it has to come to the light. I think because they're gonna be looking for him to check in. Like I believe that it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna have to come to the light, and that's either when she's gonna be the one that says it was him, because we see she has no problem, trying to pin
Right.
on him like how she tried to
Mm-hmm.
get old girl to do it, or either
Mm-hmm.
Vic is gonna make either Vic gonna just say he did it, one or the
Mm-hmm.
other, because it ain't gonna be nothing there to really, unless the wire come back into play, like you were
Mm-hmm.
saying, somehow it, I don't know. I don't know. We got 3 more episodes, y'all. 3 more episodes to see how this play out and if they gonna bring this to a close, and what we gonna carry over and what we not gonna carry
Yeah.
over. I just need the Serbs to go ahead and get up out of here. I need
Yeah, I
Claudia to go.
definitely want the Serbs to go. I've been saying get the Serbs out of here every week.
Yeah, they gotta go. I'm tired of seeing them. Merkovich
Mm-hmm.
is like, come on, it's over. It's over.
Let's see what we
Mm-hmm.
got in the chat. Do you think Miguel grandmother knows or work with Julio from the original Power? I don't know about the grandmother, but I know that Julio and who was, I don't know who the guy is, but they do mention Julio in some. They
Yeah, they
definitely
mentioned
know.
it. I think they
I'm
mentioned
still,
him in episode 2, right?
yeah, so I'm still pissed that Tommy killed Proctor. Yeah, I love y'all some Proctor. I'm glad Proctor has gone. Bye, Proctor.
I
Oh
wasn't.
Lord, that was my man.
I like
Until
Proctor.
he wasn't. I was good with Proctor for a while. And then, he doing
And you
whatever.
said Stacey Wiggins, side of Stacey too. I can't.
Inga style. But
Mm-mm-mm.
okay, y'all. So yeah, so that's what's up with the episode. Moochie, what you got going on your channel, boo?
Thursday, y'all. Heist 88. Come through.
Hey, that was a good
Damn.
one. If y'all have not looked at Heist 88, go look at Heist 88 so y'all can come back and talk to us about that one. I was feeling that. What else you got, Moochie?
I also got just a review, not a spoiler. That's gonna be coming up. And it's one more thing. If you didn't see yesterday, we did the throwback, Sunday's throwback, and that was Uptown Saturday night. And I also just was live with Momo and them for a little bit, but I had to come here to talk about Will Smith and that fiasco.
Oh Lord, have mercy,
That
Jesus Christ.
train wreck.
I already used one of my Audible credits to pre-order the book. Don't think I didn't already do it. I was like, I'm about to listen to this atrocity. I don't care what I want to hear. So I had about 5 Audible credits, and Jada got one of them. I said, okay, I'm gonna listen to it. I'll let y'all know what it's like. What you got going on, Miss Tamika?
Of course, I'll be, with the ladies for movie night, and the Oval and Sisters is back this week, so I'll be having recaps up for those, and I'll have recap for Love at the Lockup. And other than that, if y'all didn't see the trivia night, go check that out. And like Moochie said, we did the Throwback Sunday. That's really it. It's about to get back on and popping. I'm about to be getting busy this week.
Patty 718 says no episode this week, y'all. They skipping a week. That Power always skipping a week. What?
No, I thought it was the episode this week and then it skips. Maybe I got it.
Yeah, that's what I
way.
thought too.
Yeah, I think after episode 8 they skip.
Okay, well we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see next week what happened.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh wait a minute. Oh, that's something about. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's how I go. I'll just basically be doing what y'all do. Yeah, Tamika, you about to be busy, girl. I'll be hanging out with y'all. I'm not really doing many like solo reviews right now on my channel. Just because I got a lot of other stuff going on with life, and so I'm just doing the lives and just kind of taking this time out to have that mental break. And this right here, hanging out with you guys, it gives me that time to really talk and have these conversations. But just kind of taking a mental break from, just the doing all the other stuff that I'm typically doing. But I will be back. Trust and believe. This is just a temporary thing to But yeah, so I'm excited to see your reviews on the Oval because I'm excited about the Oval coming back. That's my show that I look at for myself, y'all.
Yeah, that thing be having me cracking up. I ain't gonna lie, I get a good laugh out of that show. Not like Sisters that raises my blood pressure up, but it is what it is.
Okay, Inga gonna say she gonna be with us on Thursday, y'all. Y'all go look at Heist 88 if you have not looked at it. It is on Peacock. Definitely check that out. And another one y'all should check out is on BET Plus.
So Showtime too.
Did I say Peacock? I meant it's Showtime, right?
Yeah, Showtime.
Showtime. Okay, y'all. I've been looking at a lot of Peacock lately. I've been looking at the Continental. I done went and looked at all the
that was so good.
The Continental was good. I like that one.
Yeah, we had to put you up on that.
Yeah, I'm mad that it was only 3 episodes. That was very good though.
Yeah, it should have been more.
Found is also good. If you haven't looked at Found, you need to go look at Found.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's a good show too.
Yes. That's a good one right there.
I'm doing a lot where I can't even review all of the shows I want to do.
Yeah, it's a lot of good
Yeah.
stuff out there. I don't know
Mhm.
what's gonna happen like after it gets to a point where where when they weren't doing any more TV.
Right, yeah.
But
Because it
right
seems
now,
like they got so much coming out now, for real.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Woke is it called Wake Up? Wake. I don't know. I think it's called Wake
Wake,
on BET
yes, I
Plus.
heard about that too.
It got Uncle Murder in it, y'all, and it's in the chick who plays in Harlem, the Angie. It's Angie who
Hmm.
plays in Harlem. It's really really good. She did her thing
Oh
on that.
yeah.
She plays this narcoleptic, and yeah, she did her thing on that one. I enjoyed
And
that one.
what's that on?
That's on BET Plus. It's called Wake
Okay.
with Uncle Murder. And old girl from she has a cameo in it because she just played on what's that reality show that they have on BET Plus when they go to college? But anyway, the
Oh,
little girl she used to be in My Wife and Kids. She was when she was young.
Oh, I know what you're talking
who
about.
Kate?
Yeah.
Little Kate?
Huh? Yeah. So
What?
now she's in that. She played in that. She has some parts in there, but it's really good. You gotta check that one out. So I think that's about it. I think that's about it for TV that I've been looking at because I've been taking this
Hmm.
time to really look at TV just to look at it.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
and it's fun to look at TV.
Hmm. Yeah, I've been catching up on some things too, and that's why I was enjoying my break time. But now my break is over. Yeah, back to business.
Support game. It's talking about at EJ the TV Junkie. Promise me to smoke Stacy next episode. Listen, I'm gonna try to get out there. If Inga come through, listen, we headed out there. You know what I'm saying? We gonna try to take her out. We need her to go. Listen, I can't promise you next episode, but I feel like definitely maybe somewhere around maybe 9 to 10, we might have to get them. But anyway, y'all, we're about to get up out here. We appreciate everybody coming out. Patty 7118, support gaming. You know you're a fool. Marcus Vaughn, Inga, Candy Love came through. Brillo, the big reviewer. No label, the label came through. Coach Dreadhead.
Mhm.
We had so many different people in the building today, y'all. Brian Smith, Lacey, DDJ. Let's see who else. We had Reggie, Dallas was in the building. Tanita was in the building. Hope I didn't butcher your name because I know I will do it. My bad. Savannah was in the building. I didn't see my girl Kendall come through today. She must be busy.
I know.
See her in here. Ja came through. Monique 69 Ways came through. Bria. So many of you guys came through the building. We appreciate you guys. James Kelly. Thank you guys for coming through. But we're about to get up out of here, y'all. Until next time.
All right, y'all. Thank ya.
Damn.